Tapping in ATL, we back right again with my boy Turls. So
Good.
what's up, gang? How you feeling? That boy geeked up.
Yeah, I'm geeked up. I'm pretty high right now, but I'm feeling pretty good. You
Yeah.
know, had a pretty productive day so far.
Yeah, what you call it? Yeah, y'all did good at the show, bro. Even though I was outside fucking sweating, dying off the liquor.
Yeah,
But I could hear it though. Y'all was doing good though.
yeah, I won't lie, but it was very very hectic. Hey man, hey man, y'all niggas, y'all niggas be quiet, man.
But
Crazy
yeah,
man.
so let's get into you, bro. Like, tell everybody where you from.
Yeah, it's me, Turls. You know, I'm from South Carolina. I'm from Spartanburg. I moved to Georgia when I was like 8.
Okay.
When I first moved here, I moved to Roswell. I'm originally from like a super small town. You know, pretty much everybody know everybody type shit.
Yeah.
You know, I was going there back and forth in Chattanooga too, cause my mom from Chattanooga and we got family there too.
Okay, that's far.
So yeah, I spent like all my summers in Spartanburg and Chattanooga, like ever since. So I would move here, and then in the summer, when I wasn't in school, you know what I'm saying, my mom would send me away. She needed a break. You know what I'm saying?
You was a badass kid.
Yeah, I was pretty bad.
Nigga
I was getting OSS in 3rd grade.
Nigga, what the fuck was you doing?
Dumb shit. I talked about this in the podcast with my boy Emmett. We had stole some ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Me and the nigga in there moved.
Yeah.
So when I moved here with him, like his mom and him, my mom, me, and my little brother.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was basically how it was. You feel what I'm saying? Like probably until like 11, then I moved to Sandy Springs, and I just got into way more trouble in Sandy Springs.
Yeah. Niggas say he was beating niggas up in summer camp already, so.
Yeah, I was beating niggas up in summer camp. Like, I had gotten in trouble. Like my grandma had picked me up one day. See, this nigga had punched me in the face.
Okay.
And I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I caught the nigga slipping in the bathroom. That's how I get down. You know what I'm saying? I don't be trying to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But they heard niggas screaming and scrapping, and they came in there and broke it up. Yeah. I was like beating him up. It's like, you got it right now, but just wait, dude. You know what I'm saying? But that's just some shit. You just some little kid shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you think you can just step to anybody type shit. That was just how I was. And then like in middle school, I got in way more trouble just from just like lame shit, being a follower and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like breaking in people's houses, being a follower, just doing dumb shit, you know.
That's crazy to me though, cause like, if somebody look at you, they ain't like, oh, this nigga like, he'll beat the shit out of me. This nigga scary. But you real like, he real down to earth, like real chill, bro.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people think I'm scary looking or like, you know, unapproachable. You know, I guess like what the girls call it, resting bitch face.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people do think that I be looking mean and shit. I don't know how I be looking, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just be so deep. I'm such a deep thinker.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just being honest. Like, I be in my own world most of the time.
Like how he was in the car talking about how, nigga, you notice when a girl looking at you as a big nigga?
Yeah, you know you're a big nigga, you see a girl, because girls don't be staring at you
Oh,
like
God.
that, you know what I'm saying? You like, why is this looking at you?
You looking like... type
no
shit.
cap, no cap. You be like, damn, this bitch staring at me and shit, like, this don't be, that's not normal, you know what I'm saying?
God.
But, yeah, you know, it's just certain shit, like, you know, being a reserved person, I'm like more of an observant person. So more so at times than I am, like, extroverted, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, how'd you get into making music, first and foremost?
Shit, bro. So, speaking of, like, so I was getting in trouble in Sandy Springs.
Yeah.
And my mom made me move. So, like, that was one of the things she was trying to get me. So, I did this shit when I was in, like, 7th grade, 8th grade, where I had broken somebody's house, and my mom found out and shit.
That's so crazy.
And she beat the brakes off me and shit.
Nigga, 7th or 8th grade, nigga, I was playing Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, I was doing the same shit, bro.
He was just dipping out after the match.
No, it was just like some shit had happened where, you know, it was me against one person, and I'm like, nah, we not gonna do that. And then I had like a friend who was kind of like a bad influence on me. Like, he got me into smoking weed and shit. Like, I smoked weed for the first time. I was like 12 years old.
Damn.
Yeah, like some mid, like that's back when, bro. I literally got it from a nigga who was like probably like 10 years older than me at the time. You know what I'm saying? But my nigga knew him. He was in high school. I was in middle school, so he was already starting to do all the shit you do in high school. And I was like 12. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
We be outside and shit. My mom would be gone and shit. I'd be outside in the apartments, man, chilling with these niggas.
Yeah.
And it's not even really like that in Sandy Springs. But when it's a bunch of, I'm gonna just be real with you, when it's a bunch of black kids who everybody parents gone,
Yeah,
and
y'all
y'all
outside,
outside,
to get into some
you
shit.
bound to get in dumb shit. Like we was doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like we was, bro. I remember one time, bro, we was playing Ding Dong Ditch, and one of my friends threw a rock through somebody's window and shit. And I'm just sitting here like, why the fuck would he do that? But in the moment, he was like, yo, you dabbing nigga up and shit. Like, yeah, that was funny as fuck. Like, no, nigga, you just fucked somebody's shit up.
Yeah, like you looking it back in retrospect, like, yeah, that was kind of fucked up.
No, I was an idiot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad that I realized I was an idiot before, like, certain shit happened.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, so I had got moved. So my mom made me move. And see, when I moved, I met these niggas in Johns Creek.
Okay.
And see, people be like, oh, nigga went to Johns Creek. Like, yeah, my mom was mad at me.
Yeah.
She put me in the whitest area she could find. Nigga, you feel what I'm saying? And literally, bro, like,
That's how you got into music?
that's how I got into music. Because I met Khalid, my homeboy Khalid. And we started, so people don't know, I used to be in a group called Forever Wasted.
Okay.
FRVRWSTD. And I started that with Khalid when I was maybe like 15. And I met him when I was a sophomore at Johns Creek.
Okay.
See, I got in trouble again my sophomore year. I got into a fight and I broke my hand. And my mom was like, I don't know what's going on with you. Then I got in trouble for stealing a phone.
God damn.
Yeah, like earlier that year. And like, I also had got in trouble for not letting the teacher confiscate my phone. Like, I was bucking on people, like adults and shit. Like, I was like, nah. Because, like, once I had got to a certain age and a certain size, nobody could tell me shit. Because I was already bigger, like, at 14. I was, like, jacked and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, big as hell.
Swole ass nigga.
Yeah. Nigga, neck like this. You know what I'm saying? But
So when
I met Khalid, he was already rapping. This nigga had been rapping since he was, like, 13. He was already, like, good at it. I was be real with you. I suck at rapping. And
you
like,
think so?
Nah, I mean, back then,
okay.
I was gonna say like I suck at rapping, like,
yeah.
Cause like if I'm thinking about me, like from age 15 to about 24,
yeah,
I'm not fucking with none of that shit. It's not really true to who I am. I wasn't really like talking my shit. I was being way more reserved and trying to be poetic and trying to say something with. Not to say that what I say now has no meaning, but back then it's like it was like empty promises.
But I feel like that's how everybody start though. Everybody start on the boom bap shit, and then you just try some shit one day, and you like, bruh, I fuck with this.
Yeah, I was making conscious shit, but still listening to Future and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like, so basically, really, what got me into rapping was, I think, the year before I moved to Duluth.
Okay.
When I moved to Duluth, I think I was like 16.
Yeah.
And it was like that year. I guess I didn't, not the year before, but like this is when I had broke my hand and shit.
Okay.
So I was like 16 going into my junior year. I was still at Johns Creek, but I lived in Duluth already. I had moved to Duluth like, I think like February, March in 2012. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And crazy shit happened. Like, I was rapping with them. I was hanging out with this dude named Rico the Freako and shit, and they had this shit called Red Pill Gang.
Okay.
And that's what really pushed me to get better as a rapper, because I would be in the car hotboxing with these niggas at like 15, 16, smoking and shit, and these niggas rapping circles around me. Like, I'd be trying to keep up with the freestyle, and I'll fall off, and they'll pick it back up, and then they'll like throw like little sneak disses at you, like, cause you couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
So that shit make you like, okay, I'm trying to get these niggas back type shit.
Let me show y'all something right quick.
Yeah. So then when I moved to Duluth, I met this dude named Adam my senior year, because like the whole year when I was like 16, I wasn't interested in music at all.
Yeah.
There would be some shit where like Khalid would come over and shit, and we would just like record on a nigga laptop, but it wasn't like nothing serious.
Yeah.
I didn't start to take it serious until I was a senior in high school, and I realized that football wasn't it.
I was just about to say, I felt you used to play football.
Oh no, I was pretty good.
What position you played?
What you call it? Up until like junior, I played running back.
Okay.
And and then I played D-line and linebacker, but I was way better at D-line because I'm just faster, you know what I'm saying? And I'm strong hands type shit.
Do you think if you ain't never like really get into music, you would have pursued football?
No.
For real?
Probably just, if music wasn't, I probably would just went to school.
Okay.
My mom was willing to pay for my school, but my mind was on other things, man.
What would you ever went to school for?
I don't even know. That's what I'm saying.
Just try some shit.
Yeah, just try, bro. If it wasn't football and music, I really had no plan.
Yeah.
Cause like, I put all my eggs in one basket with football. And
okay.
you know what I'm saying? I got hurt my senior year. I got a concussion, and I didn't even play like the last like 4-5 games of the year. So I started focusing on music because that whole year I had been doing music just on the side, like as a hobby type shit. Like I said, when I moved there, I had met these dudes. This dude named Adam and this dude named John. See, John, he's like, I think Grammy nominated, gold producer now. Same thing with Adam. He's a gold producer, gold certified. These are the people that, you know, I really started rapping with. Like, the first time I ever laid some shit down that was like, I felt like was professionally done. I was like 17. No, I was like 17. It was probably like November, October, 2013. And I went over to John's crib and we recorded my first song. It's called 50K.
Okay.
It's on Audio Map.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, all my old music's still out there. Y'all niggas can find it. Like,
that's hard, because, you know, niggas be trying to scrub the internet about all that old shit.
Nope, it's all out there. See, my homeboy Adam, me and him still make music together, but the music that we made together is different. He doesn't rap anymore. He was never really cool with being a white rapper.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I always fucked with him, because this is very, very unpopular opinion, but I don't really like white rappers like that.
Nah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
You either Eminem or Jack Harlow.
Facts. Or you yeet, nigga.
Yeah. Well, he Russian shit. Yeah.
I mean, but Russian is white.
Yeah. Nah, like Mac Miller, the only real white nigga that people fuck with. Like,
well, his music says a lot, bro. Yeah. A lot of people, you can relate to his music. Like, it's not like something where it's like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like, far as inspiration goes too, like I was really inspired by like Wiz.
For real? Yeah, I can see that.
Wiz, Kanye,
of course.
Lupe Fiasco. Like The Cool is one of like my all-time favorite albums.
Is that how you got into? Cause do you make beats? Or you just
I make beats.
Okay, yeah.
That's not how I got into producing. I had no interest in producing until I was maybe like 19 years old. Maybe like that's when I started producing.
What made you want to get in there?
The niggas around me, it's gonna be simple. Like the niggas around me was making beats that I didn't want to get on.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
And I didn't want to pay for beats. Well, not that I didn't want to. I didn't have money for beats.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, I bought some beats from Snub Nose, Frankenstein. Shits never came out because I let people talk. Like that's the thing about like my career, and people don't know is like for a long time I let people talk to me about how I should do things. I don't do that no more.
Yeah, you just do what you want to do.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my old music never really came out, especially the stuff that I really thought was special type shit. But you know, at that time, people didn't want to put that out. They wanted to showcase the stuff they produced, and I kind of sided with that too.
Yeah,
I understood that, but I wish I would have did something different.
Cause it's so crazy. I look back like on the old SoundCloud. Like I got a homeboy that he was rapping on a Smoke Perp beat. Nigga, I forgot Smoke Perp even made beats. Bro.
Exactly.
Like, that shit's so crazy. But hell, he done fell off now.
Man, I seen that shit, man. That's a shame, bro. Like, that's a shame. Cause like, he's one of those people, bro. Like, I call them people the lucky ones.
Like you got the opportunity type shit. Man.
Like, bro, this is the thing about music and blowing up, bro. Like, it's two ways to blow up. It's luck, hard work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The luck is the people like Lil Pump.
Yeah,
who weren't really that good,
but they did so much other bullshit online,
and their music like blew up, and they had everything to go with it. Like they the blueprint for what labels want now, basically. Like you said, you gotta have an internet persona, you gotta have TikToks, you gotta have viral videos, you gotta do everything. It doesn't really matter about they want you to have the internet persona and then get plays off of that.
Yeah, like then the music don't even speak for itself. They don't even have to.
You can't be mysterious anymore. That's dead. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine The Weeknd trying to come out right now. Remember how he was?
Yeah.
Like, niggas didn't know what he looked like for like a year, 2 years.
That's like Nav too, though. A lot of
people
forget about Nav.
Yeah. I forgot. See, everyone thought Nav was black.
Yeah. And then he said nigga too much, and it was like, hey, bro, we need you to stop this shit.
Exactly.
So let's get into Mota. How do you? First of all, The cover art. What is the cover art? I be
It's
trying to.
super zoomed in on a weed plant.
Okay.
So it's like the trichomes and shit on the weed plant.
Okay, because I didn't know what the hell it was. So
Yeah.
where do you feel like that project is now compared to 2018? Like that's what I seen on Apple Music, like 2018.
Like 2018 was the last thing I dropped, right?
I think so.
It was Pocket T.
Yeah, Pocket T. Yeah.
Yeah. 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years. Yeah. So
I really didn't know it had been that long.
You were like what, 21? No, 22.
22.
22. Yeah.
Yeah. That album, I made that album with Ezra and 2405. Those kids over there.
Okay.
So it's like Ezra, my boy FMG, and my boy G, and they were in this group called 2405. They lived like on the east side and shit, and I basically met them because I had did this. I used to do shows with a lot of band back in like 2017, 2018, like real next level shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like that. Damn, what was the show? Oh, Father and them shit. Damn, what was it called? I can't think of it right now. Oh, damn, what was their record label called?
Awful.
Yeah, Awful. Yeah, you opened up for Awful. That's hard. A lot of
Yeah,
people can't say that.
Yeah, I opened up for them, I think, twice. Thank you to Bobby. Bobby really put that shit together.
Shout out, Bobby.
Yeah. But basically, with Mota, that was pretty much all me. Nick got 2 beats on there. My boy Motorsport got 2 beats on there, and then my homie Vinny and Al, they got. I met them when I went to Johns Creek, and we reconnected after that on the music thing.
Yeah.
Al is one of my good friends, one of my longtime friends now, because looking back, it's been like 10 years I knowing this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so with Vinny too, we played football together, and like just to see how they evolved in the way that.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, like
everything
we really
come back around, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Cause on some real shit, we all were different when it comes to how it was, back then.
Yeah.
Like to tell you the truth, bro, I didn't think that I'd be where I was right now. So that's pretty much what Mota is like. It's like my cushion OJ, like on some real shit. But I don't really want to compare it to that, you know what I mean?
It's just I really put my blood, sweat, and tears into this. Cause I was gonna say, like, listening to the first half, it's like, okay, you see, he hard body, he grimy, like, ego death? No.
Oh, kill my ego.
Kill my ego.
Yeah,
I always mix it up. That one, I'm just like, bruh, I'm like, this nigga real, like, he really talking some grimy shit. Then you get closer to the end, like, you start, like, peeling back the layers, like, peeling back the curtains, like, rewind and all of that.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. Like, I can't remember which song it was. The one that Sport did, and like the intro is like the trumpets and shit. I'm like, nigga, this shit sound like some majestic shit. Like y'all niggas did that.
Yeah, that was the what's it called? I think that was Shady.
Yeah,
that was the one. The Shady one. That's just that song, bro. I just think about how long ago I made it. Like maybe like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
So,
are all of these songs from like the past year? Or just...
Nah, like the first 4 or 5 songs I recorded in the last 6 months.
Oh shit. Okay.
So Kill My Ego, Photosynthesis, Young THC, shit, Bloody Fuck You, Rewind. That's like all this shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you this nigga Odawg music. His sound kind of similar to yours. He from New York though.
Facts.
But I feel like y'all might be able to do some crazy shit.
Man, I'm always open to collabs. A lot of people be like closed off to that, but really just has to do it if I like it or not.
Yeah.
Like if I don't like it, I won't collab. But if I like it, I'm definitely down. Like, and to do it for free too. Like,
yeah.
Especially if you fuck with me, I fuck with you, bro. Let's do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Pocket T shit really was like an experimental album for me.
Okay.
Especially getting on the production from Ezra.
Yeah.
His production is like, if you know about producing, he does tempos where it'll be like a 97.57.
Okay. I don't know shit about that.
It's like beats per minute. And
yeah, I know BPM.
He's doing that. His BPMs are like that, 97.87. Or he'll be like, I like this tempo, and it'll be like 81.77.
Damn.
And it's like, he'll just do it, like he'll make a beat and then he'll just and then he'll go in and he'll like that's the thing I like about him is that he not letting like. There's no restriction. He's like Jay. Like if you know who Jay Dilla is, he's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Make beats, no metronome.
Yeah.
Alchemist, make beats, no metronome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what that album was. But then I had the production from G and FMG where it's more like traditional trap type shit, and I was doing a lot of auto tune shit. But I really wasn't myself back then. I was staying at my mom's crib, and I really didn't have that flex muscle in me. I really had that brag muscle in me, you know what I'm saying? Like that really like get on the track and like spit my shit. I feel like I was still lacking that monster, that animal. And then, I think that's why it took me so long to like drop again, cuz I was dropping little singles here and there on like SoundCloud and shit.
Yeah.
But I think that's really what held me back. I also did a project with Nyx on the In Between, but it was on like 3 songs type shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
And when I was doing all the shit that I did before this year, bro, it'll give everybody like a story or like a progression. Because this is the thing, like with Mota, it's not even like my best shit because I don't feel like I hit my pinnacle as an artist, as a creative, especially with like beat making. I've been making beats since I was like maybe like 18.
Okay.
And I'm 26 now, but that was something I started after rapping, so I only really got my 10,000 hours in with that. Maybe with rapping, yeah. And I just started engineering myself last year as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say the mixing and mastering that just became like a byproduct of producing, or you was just like I'm tired of sending shit off to people to get mixed and mastered. I'm gonna do this shit.
Okay, so I was spoiled because I had John and Adam for the longest, but when they started doing better in their career, I lost access to them without bread. They getting paid for it now. Yeah. Like I said, I can't really blame them for that. That's how it works in music. Yeah. It really was supposed to happen like we all come up and then the label pays them anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah. But they came up and I really was still right here. You know what I mean? So that was what happened. I was spoiled and I thought people was gonna do shit for free for me. Yeah. And then I was like, that's kind of selfish. And then, like you said, I was making beats and shit and mixing already. So I just went and just took a little bit from everywhere. I would watch YouTube videos. I would watch how my boys would mix their shit. Like Nyx was probably one of the people who showed me like a lot of plugins and like gave me a lot of shit that could help me, and that was easier to use on the vocals and shit. Also Nick as well. Yeah. When I got with Nick, Nick was using all FL plugins. Okay. And when you use and still making it sound good, because that's one of the things that people be forgetting about FL, about Ableton, about all these programs. They come with plugins, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the industry standard got you hooked on buying something, you know what I'm saying? When you already bought it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You just gotta know how to use it.
Yeah, you just gotta work with what you got, bro. And that's what niggas be failing to realize. Niggas be trying to be up here. Like, niggas, start where you at. You ain't gotta have the best everything to be successful. Right. Like, niggas be in the fucking closet with a socket with a mic and fucking Apple earphones. Like, they plug in. Like,
that's literally how I started, bro. I was rapping into the Apple mic, bro. Like,
that's crazy.
Dead ass, bro. My first song. It's on. I tell people, if you can find that shit, bro, I'll give you some money. God damn. But you gotta find it. Yeah. You either know or you don't. I'm not gonna tell you. If you can find my first song, I'll give you some money. Straight up, I'll give you some money. Yeah. But that's when we was literally like rapping into the mic on the Apple headphones, or we was literally getting all the way up close on the mic where the fucking camera is at, and rapping into that on the Max. Christ. And using because if you got GarageBand, you can do that.
Yeah, that's true.
So. We did what we had to do, but then I got to this point where I got my own shit, I got my own programs, I got my own workflow. Like, sometimes you'll sit down, you'll make a beat, rap on it, mix it, play it out the speakers about 12 times, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right in that one sitting. And that's where me and Nick connect right there, is that we be on that same wave. Like, if I or him, if we hear a beat that we like, we'll get on that bitch right there, finish that whole song right there, mix it, bust it down. That's it.
Yeah, both of y'all have like a great work ethic, bro.
Yeah, really like, bro, those 4 years wasn't for nothing. Nigga, I got like 3 albums I never dropped.
For real? Oh, the stockpiled, yeah.
Yeah, nigga, they never coming out. That was like It was just repetition. I was trying to get better. Like I got albums. Like I had this album I was finna drop like 2 years ago in like 2019, 2020. It was called what you call it, Dick Francis Bloodsport. And that one,
I think I heard about that.
yeah, that one was one. And then I had another one that was before Mota, and it was gonna be Mota Messiah.
Okay.
That's my name on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then I think that was pretty much. And then I had an untitled one.
Okay.
And you know, I'll let you hear that shit off camera, but
Okay, yeah.
that shit kind of like I'm not really fucking with it.
I feel that. So, you are your own biggest critic.
Yeah.
But so casual encounters. I was gonna ask Nick this, but I didn't want to just have the same story.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you, how did y'all meet, and what made y'all decide we gonna make casual encounters, and where the name came from?
I think I met Nick. Well, the first time I heard about them was I heard about the group first was MBDMG.
Yeah.
And I met VZ first.
Okay.
And that was because back in the day, like I told you, I was in a group called Forever Wasted.
Yeah.
So in that group, it was me, Pronto, Atomic, who is Adamant and Molecules now, Khalid, who is Shooter Friendly now, and Nobody, who is Sean Wu, who makes clothes now.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then we had Mahalo in there too, but we never released music with him. But that he was a part of it as well. We was in this contract with this dude. Basically, he was our manager and shit. And he told us to like, this is when niggas first started saying, yeah, we from the north, and they was throwing this shit up and shit.
Yeah.
Like Gwinnett.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was like, yo, you should fuck with these other dudes, bro. They in the north, bro. MBDMG. So we followed them. And like, I tell niggas all the time, like, bro, I thought this shit was lame as fuck. But then when I met VZ and I actually heard their music, like, outside of what they had out, I was like, oh, these niggas hard.
Yeah.
Like, same thing with Nick. Like, I'm like, oh, so, like, y'all niggas, like, really been doing this shit. Like, when I met them, they had already been, like, making music together for, like, 6-7 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was crazy as fuck to me. So I'm like, oh, this shit, like, these niggas really nice. Because even shit that VZ showed me, like, 5, 6, 7 years ago, I'm like, nigga, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm mind blown.
Yeah.
But really, how me and Nick had got cool was VZ, Nick, and Scotty would come over all the time. VZ, Nick, Lonnie would come to my mom's crib all the time. We recorded in my mom's living room just like this.
Yeah.
And VZ and whoever came with him would be asleep, and me and Nick would be up cooking up.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, and then we got cool like that. And then like around the pandemic, right before the pandemic, we started kicking it again. Mainly because like we was just all cool, bro. It was like this thing where it was like Nick was there, all my niggas was there, Pronto, all the niggas was there, my homies Trey over there, like my nigga Chris James over there, like everybody was just like all around at once, you know what I'm saying? And we started hanging out like way more, just like me and him going, because we started going to Revery before everybody.
Yeah, facts.
So I was already at Revery, but then I started going with him. He would come pick me up. I ain't had no car. He would come pick me up. We'd go to Revery, get drunk as fuck, have a great time. Nigga would take me home too, and sometimes we would come to the crib, start cooking up immediately, or he'll come over before we go out and we'll start cooking up. Like that used to be our routine. On the weekend, Nick would, like during like 2020, 2021, Nick would come over at like 3 o'clock. We would make music all the way till 11, and we'll go to Revery.
That's crazy.
And that's how we was like creating like the casual encounter shit. And then, but see, the thing that people don't know either is that we have a whole nother tape. So we did this whole other tape. Then we went to a Baby Keem concert in 2020 or the end of 2019. And our homies had this like writers camp thing. This was around the time J. Cole did the first Dreamville writers camp at Tree Sound.
Yeah.
And you know, that was the big thing. It was just like, yo, let's do this writers camp and shit. So we did. My homie Zen and my homie Josh, they threw this shit and we went, and like we immediately just like took over a room, me, Nick, and VZ, and was cooking up. Yeah. Immediately we took over the whole house. Everybody was in the fucking room with us. Damn. And at this point we had made like maybe 2-3 songs, but then we started cooking up that whole night, and we ended up leaving with 5. Damn. And then we started cooking up more, and then we had 9. And then that first tape, and this one I knew I fucked with Nick. We listened to the whole tape through, and I was like, what you think? He was like, niggas need to make a whole nother one. Damn. And I was like, I was thinking the same shit.
Yeah, that's
I was thinking the same shit. I was like, that's when I knew me and him had the same work ethic, the same mindset about shit.
Yep.
Like, this was our first shit. Imagine what happens if we keep going.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? People these days can't be patient. I learned from my life experience that I must be patient.
Yeah. Facts.
Bro, you could be patient with a girl, be patient with a job. You could be patient with how your money coming in. Because at some point, shit gonna break, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit gonna come back around, nigga. Like, they might not fuck with you now, but when you on and popping, shit gonna be different
Niggas
for
gonna
you.
realize
Niggas gonna be like, damn, I should have fucked with this
hopped
nigga.
on the wave.
I should have hopped on the wave
Always
back then.
happens.
It's too late, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Happens, yeah.
So it's like the same thing, bro. When you patient, bro, you really down and you like put the work in, shit will, you know, the product comes out crazy. And we like them people where we know we made a bad song. I'm like, this shit ass, bro. Like, we be in here, I be cooking up, I be like, bro, this shit ass. Nick be like, yeah, that shit was horrible.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, this shit was disgusting. Like, why you let me do this? He was like, I ain't tell you to do this shit. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, you did it, but that shit was horrible. Delete, nigga.
It's good that y'all have that relationship where you can be hypercritical of each other and don't take offense though.
Nigga, that's pussy shit. No cap. You pussy and you fragile, bro. If you can't take criticism, bro, you pussy and you fragile. How you don't want to get better? Yeah. How you don't want to get better? You can't be so stuck inside your own head that you can't hear what's really going on. Like, come into reality, my boy. You know what I mean? So I try to be real with everything.
What made y'all pick the name Casual Encounters?
We was just looking for names, and I thought it sounded like an old like you know those shows where you call in and they help you find love. That's what it sounded like to me. It's like, thank you for calling Casual Encounters.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? It's like where we help you find love. And then most of our songs and the subject is like they're sad subjects. It's about your relationship with your mother. Yeah. It's about the chances that you took. It's about like your relationship with some girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? How they like, you know what I'm saying? Like how they get you in your head and shit. It's just those concepts, like emotions that people don't really talk about. Or, you know what I'm saying, like, it's just like one of those things where I was like, I think that would be perfect for us. You know what I'm saying? Me and him both like, no cap, we kind of lover boys, mama's boys, you know what I'm saying? You know, nigga, I grew up around all women and shit, so, you know, I have a soft spot for sure. That's what, it's like funny that niggas think I'm mean and shit, because I'm really just like, minding my business.
The gentle giant type
shit.
shit.
You know, I just be minding my business. That's just really like what it is. Like, until niggas try me, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like,
it's crazy that y'all picked that name because you remember, I don't know if you may not remember, when Childish Gambino, he said he got his name from a Wu-Tang generator, bro. That shit was so crazy that I'm just like, wow. But, damn. Oh, the Turls, the name, Turls.
My last name is Turley.
Okay, that's what's up.
My homeboy Sam started calling me Turls when I moved to Duluth. Up until then, people just called me by my last name. I would not tell people my first name. You gotta figure that out too.
Would you ever rebrand? Or you just want to always be like this? Because, you know, niggas, it's very rare that niggas rap under their first name. Like, you got Kendrick Lamar, fucking, I can't even think of nobody else.
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
You know, Drake uses his real name. Kanye West.
I just missed all of that shit. I don't know how the fuck.
Yeah, Mac Miller, it was just Malcolm, but Mac.
Yeah.
Tupac Shakur. You know, but like
you missed all of that.
You missed all that, yeah. But it's okay, bro. I know how it be. Justin Timberlake, you know, but he's not a rapper, I guess. But same shit. He be in the black community. But yeah, Turls is just. And you said rebrand. I always wish I picked like a more anonymous name so I could have been more mysterious at the beginning. Like if I would have went back and did everything again, I wish I would have kept it how it was. Because I was very mysterious with my first tape. My face wasn't on it. My face wasn't on any of my shit. Like I didn't have no videos out. I was just dropping music. I wish I would have kept that going, just to build it up a little better, just so niggas wouldn't know.
Keep that mystery in the air. Type shit.
Yeah. Like have people really think like, what this dude look like, type shit. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I wish. But rebranding, I've gone through names, but most likely it'll be like Young THC.
I can see that. So what can we expect from you? Well, I ain't gonna say this year. It's already halfway through the year. What's in the future for you? What you got planned?
I mean, you can expect more music from me this year for sure. Some
Casual Encounters tape for one.
Yeah, Casual Encounters tape for one, but I'm already done with my next tape.
Okay.
So like that's the one thing that you'll learn. It's like I don't really like stop making music.
Yeah.
I don't really have that muscle. I get tired because I don't really work that muscle to get tired.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I make music when I can.
Yeah.
I don't force it.
It just happens.
Yeah, I get on. I make beats. If I don't like none of the beats, I'm gonna get up and dip. If I'm making beats and I'm getting tired of making beats, I'll stop making beats. I don't force it. I don't sit there and be like, I have to make something today.
Yeah.
I don't do shit like that. I'll just, when I get the urge, I go.
Okay.
Even that urge can come from literally anything. Being out hearing something.
Any spark of inspiration.
Anything can spark my inspiration where I'm like, oh, I gotta record. You know what I mean?
That's how it should be.
Yeah, you know, I just don't be like, some days I'll wake up, the first day I'll be like, damn, music sounds so fire right now.
Yeah.
And I go get on my computer, I ain't even brushed my teeth yet, and I'm in here like this,
Nigga
just bobbing my head.
Yeah.
Cause I love that shit so much. I get up, I done made about 5 beats before I didn't even got my day started. You know what I'm saying?
You do it because he loves it.
I love music. Like that's the one thing I want to say on this shit too, is that I realized the reason why I kept doing it, and like, cause music has always been in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I always, you know, when I was little, I was like biggest little Bow Wow fan. You know,
I was gonna
like,
say, what you listen to growing up? I mean, cut you off.
oh well, growing up, like my mom was on like Erykah Badu, Anthony Hamilton, Jill Scott, Seal. That was her, like Kim, you know, Kim Chemistry, shit like that. Carl Thomas. She was into all that R&B. She loved Luther Vandross.
That's hard.
She loved Aretha.
Yeah.
So, but the first time I heard my mom play like rap was Biggie, and I was like, ooh, what the fuck? Like, they just died.
My fault, y'all. The camera had overheated because I literally filmed this interview right after the one with Nick. But, yeah, man. I'm learning as I go. So next time we gonna get it right, bro. I promise.